It was just before noon that the media got its tour of the flood damage in the state aboard a Rhode Island National Guard Black Hawk helicopter here. We left from the parking lot at Cranston West to take a look at the damage. It was around noontime the Patuxent River had reached its crest just a few hours earlier. First stop was in West Warwick, which was literally built around the Patuxent River and still has a lot of mill buildings that once tapped the water for power. You can see some of the force of that water flowing over the dams and how inundated a lot of the businesses are. That's Providence Street. That's kind of a major intersection for people getting to Cranston that's been flooded out. A lot of the homes were very severely flooded. You can see it going up to the windows. Part of that road leads to the Warwick Mall to the east. From there we moved over to Warwick Mall, which was heavily damaged. This is the back side of Warwick Mall. That's the Target sign. Going along the back, that's, I believe, the Villa del Rio, which is the apartment complex right next to the mall. Route 95, which was deserted by then, with the windmill over by New England Tech still spinning. The Warwick Sewer Treatment Plant, which was inundated and had to be shut down early and was causing some real problems. Back to the mall again. That's the loading dock over by Target. You can see a lot of the water had actually gone up above the sandbags that have been used to try to protect all the merchandise there. It's going to be a while before they expect that to open up. There's the Independent Man, the replica of the Independent Man at the food court. That's the medical building. Back to the mall again. That's the Sports Authority building with Target. The state highway was flooded and shut down, and further north, where Building 19 is, that had been impassable for quite a while. One of the two flooded sections of Route 95. It wasn't just one low-lying section that caused a problem. There were two. The other was the Airport Road connector. There's the deserted highway, one of the roads running next to it. There's the airport connector, which was completely flooded. If you went further toward the airport, that was one of the early trouble spots that had to be shut down. And this is an area, a shopping center, Shaw's, had some serious problems 2 weeks earlier when we had some flooding as well. Here you can see it's even worse. This is east of Route 95. There's some of the tie-up on Route 95. It went from Route 37 north all the way to Route 10, and then south of that they were diverting folks to Route 295, then to Route 37 to try to pick up Route 95 northbound. This, I believe, is Hopkinton, which had some real serious flooding problems initially. By the time we got there, a lot of that water had subsided. This is one of the roadways. Probably the most dramatic washout of the road had collapsed and caused a lot of damage. On to Westerly, where one of the big problems they had was severe power outage. The first day, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, National Grid had one of its power stations, substations go. They literally had rolling blackouts in order to accommodate the lack of power. people were without power for 2-3 hours at a time, and then they'd turn it back on for them in an attempt to at least give them some power.